我感觉哪一行永远不知道哪一行有多难，
继续演，
做梦都没想到今年的瓜能崩成这样，付出了多少心血，熬了多少夜，流了多少汗，才熬到了卖瓜的这一天。我都想问问，为什么水料不掉价，农药不掉价，人工不掉价，偏偏卖瓜了，西瓜掉价了？看着那100多个棚，心都碎了，本都回不来。
On May 29, 2025, a distressing video circulated on social media showing watermelon farmers in Fusui County, Chongzuo, Guangxi, dumping piles of unsold watermelons into ponds or leaving them to rot in the fields. Facing severe market oversupply and plummeting purchase prices, many growers had no choice but to abandon their harvest. The heartbreaking images quickly drew widespread attention online, with topics like bumper harvest without profit and difficulties in selling agricultural products once again sparking public debate. A local watermelon wholesaler explained in an interview, "This year's purchase price is indeed very low, just a few cents per pound. It's probably due to frequent rainy days and weaker market demand." Meanwhile, officials from the Fusui County Cash Crop Department stated that most of the unsold watermelons were late-season crops. Oversupply has led to sharp price drops and sluggish sales. In response, the local government has begun organizing charitable purchase and assistance initiatives to help struggling farmers. What appears to be an isolated watermelon crisis actually reflects deeper, long-standing structural issues within China's agricultural industry chain, from planting structures and market coordination to logistics systems and early warning mechanisms, all of which urgently require systematic improvement. This year's watermelon prices have crashed. Last year, it was over 1 yuan per jin. Now it's barely 0.2 yuan, and no one wants them. Has it ever been this cheap? Not for over 10 years. This year is the worst. Why? Bad weather, constant rain. When it rains in Guangdong, demand drops. People just aren't buying. A whole truck sells for only 10 yuan, while a bag of fertilizer costs over 300 yuan. How long have you been growing watermelons? Decades. Are you a buyer too? Yes, we pay about 4 yuan per load and collect 50 to 60% of the harvest. If there's a lot, we collect. If not, we don't. At these prices, buyers pick whatever they want. It costs at least 1,000 yuan to plant 1 mu, but the income is only a few hundred yuan, so most investment is lost. It's tough work with little return. Some invest 40,000 yuan, but don't even get 10,000 back. People work hard but still lose money. Will they plant next year? Yes, everyone's hoping prices will improve. Buyers face pressure too. They get blamed for picking too carefully. If watermelons are small, damaged, or low quality, they won't buy them. And if they can't sell, they still have to take them. According to witnesses and local media reports, in several towns of Fusui County, large areas of watermelons have ripened and fallen to the ground before being harvested, with some already rotting and emitting a sour, foul smell. Some farmers said that due to high transportation costs and low buying prices, they simply throw the watermelons into nearby ponds or ditches to use as fertilizer. They only sell for 0.3 yuan per jin, which doesn't even cover labor and transport costs. It's easier to just discard them, one farmer said helplessly. He did the math. About 1,500 yuan spent per mu, seeds, fertilizer, pesticides, labor. Yield of around 4,000 jin per mu. At 0.3 yuan per jin, total income is only 1,200 yuan. After costs, a loss of about 300 yuan per mu. This means the more you plant, the more you lose. The location featured in the video is one of China's most famous watermelon-producing regions, known nationwide for its high sweetness and large yield. For many local farmers, selling watermelons is their primary source of income, supporting their families' daily needs and their children's education. However, the poor market conditions have pushed many families into hardship, leaving some devastated.
西瓜的天是彻底塌了，兄弟们，彻底塌了，西瓜的天啊！
The watermelon market has completely collapsed. It's totally collapsed. All the watermelons are stuck and can't be sold. The entire Sichuan-Chongqing area has watermelons piling up everywhere. Why is this happening? Because there are two main forces at play. One is that a large quantity of local watermelons have ripened and flooded the market. The other is watermelons from other provinces like Shanxi, Hebei, Anhui, Henan, and Shandong. Their watermelons have also ripened in large quantities and are being sold widely. These two forces are competing against each other. Local watermelon prices are dropping very quickly, and the watermelons from other provinces are also dropping in price rapidly. This has caused the entire market, including Sichuan's watermelons, to pile up unsold. The watermelon market has truly collapsed. Look here. 1 truck, 2 trucks, 3, 4, 5, 6 trucks, and over there 2 more. A total of 8 trucks. More watermelons will arrive tonight and continue arriving tomorrow. That's the current situation. The watermelon market is collapsing. Have you seen this? This collapse will last at least 5 days with no good prices. Look at the watermelons in the market. Are there any like Bing Maying? Right now, I really don't know if the brothers growing watermelons come from wealthy families. There's so much stock in the market already, yet they keep dumping more and more watermelons onto the market. So many watermelons are being dumped every day. Look at how many watermelons there actually are in the market. The watermelon market in Guangdong has completely collapsed. On rainy days, no one comes to buy at all. And with several more days of rain ahead, who knows when all these watermelons in the market will finally be sold.
Another fruit, lychee, is also facing a market collapse. In the video, a lychee vendor helplessly says that there are too many lychees on the market. He had hoped to sell early for a good price, but things didn't go as planned.
Only selling for 2 yuan. Can you believe it? Once picked, that's the best price we can get. There are just too many lychees on the market.
1.5 yuan. These past couple of days, the lychee market in Nanning has collapsed. All the farmers in the villages are getting anxious, lining up to deliver their lychees. Today, lychees are going for just 1.5 yuan. According to the latest reports, China's lychee market experienced a sharp fluctuation on May 12th, with wholesale prices in major producing areas plunging about 40% compared to the same period last month. This phenomenon has sparked widespread discussion among consumers and merchants. At lychee wholesale markets, vendors loudly shout that prices have dropped and urge others not to bring in more lychees. At a fruit store on Tongyun Street in Hangzhou, the retail price of Hainan osmanthus scented lychees has plummeted from 70 yuan per jin to 48 yuan per jin. Meanwhile, at the Ningbo fruit wholesale market, the wholesale price of the Feixiao variety dropped even more dramatically, from 120 yuan per kilogram to 70 yuan per kilogram. With prices falling rapidly, daily sales volume in wholesale markets surged from about 100 boxes to over 300 boxes, reflecting a sharp change in market demand. Behind this price collapse lies a profound change in the supply and demand dynamics of the lychee industry. According to data, Guangdong has experienced a once-in-a-decade bumper year, with the fruit set per tree increasing by more than 30%. Especially in the 3 major producing regions of Guangdong, Guangxi, and Hainan, a super bumper year has been recorded, with total production expected to exceed 2.12 million tons, a year-on-year increase of 37.5%. Climate conditions have played a key role. Last winter's low temperatures and scarce rainfall caused the flowering rate of Guangdong lychees to exceed 80%, with premium varieties such as Guiwei and Nuamachi reaching record-high fruit set rates. Data from the Guangdong Provincial Department of Agriculture and Rural Affairs shows that total lychee production reached 990,000 tons in western Guangdong, 990,000 tons in eastern Guangdong, 140,000 tons in the Pearl River Delta, and 110,000 tons in the Guangzhou area. In addition, changes in the logistics system have increased downward pressure on lychee prices. Initially, lychees from Hainan mainly relied on air transport, but with the gradual replacement by land transport in mid-May, transportation costs have decreased by 30% to 50%, and cold chain loss rates have dropped to 10%. Now, lychees can be delivered nationwide within 48 hours, further contributing to market oversupply. With the concentrated market launch of major varieties such as Feixiao and Guiwei in Guangdong's main producing areas by the end of May, supply is expected to increase even further.
Life is tough, brothers. In Hainan, aside from growing bananas and betel nuts, everything else is a struggle. If you grow chili peppers, pineapples, or mangoes, you're almost guaranteed to lose money. In the early season, chilies were selling for just a few cents. Now mangoes are still going for just a few cents per jin. Like this orchard here, someone agreed to buy them for 0.5 yuan per jin, and they even had to throw in 5 bags of fertilizer and pesticide as a bonus. Only then would the buyer offer 0.5 yuan. Last year, you could sell them for 2 yuan per jin, right? This year, it's only 0.5 yuan. From planting to harvest, it takes over 300 days. Every day, you're out there working non-stop. There's a saying, no hard work, no fruit. So I sincerely beg all the buyers out there, if you can, raise the price by just a dime. Do it. Even 5 cents more is a blessing, because these farmers are truly having a hard time. Business has left me feeling lost. I've never felt like this before. No matter what kind of product it is, no matter what the price is, it's just 3 words: nobody wants it. I've talked to many peers, and their shop's revenue doesn't even reach 1,000. I don't want to sell it anymore. 45 cents per jin. Even those cheap paper boxes cost 60 cents per jin. Can't sell it all. Absolutely no sales. Haven't seen prices like this in 16 years. This isn't even worth the water it's grown with. It's really rotten. No one wants it.
An online blueberry vendor revealed that he has to discard nearly 1,000 kilograms of blueberries. In the video, the blueberries are piled up like a small mountain, spilling everywhere. As a highly nutritious fruit, blueberries have gained great popularity in the Chinese market in recent years, but their prices were once prohibitively high for many consumers. This was mainly because the Chinese market heavily relied on imported blueberries. However, recently, consumers from various regions have noticed a significant price drop in blueberries sold in supermarkets and farmers' markets. Some blueberry varieties are nearly 20% cheaper than last year, while some have dropped by almost half. Native to North America, blueberries have seen continuous growth in domestic planting area and production due to their enormous market potential and economic benefits. By 2020, China's blueberry production had surpassed that of the United States, making it the world's largest producer. With the surge in domestic blueberry supply, prices have plummeted. While this is good news for consumers, it has dealt a heavy blow to blueberry farmers who, after a year of hard work, are now facing severe losses. A blueberry seller jokingly said that these blueberries are best used for feeding chickens.
Chinese people can't eat anymore. Watermelons, peaches, grapes, nothing's selling. Now it's a strange phenomenon. Whatever fruit hits the market, it's overstocked. You either have to be early, have little, or have top quality. Watermelons have crashed. Apples aren't moving. With stock piling up, the fruit business has become a high-risk trade. And every time the market tanks, people blame the middlemen. Can anyone explain why?
A fruit vendor complained from his warehouse that, at this time of day, there are usually people coming in to pick up fruit. But today has been the worst business day of the month. The pineapples and other fruits that people used to rush to buy are just sitting there, with no one coming to pick them up.
I'm telling you, even putting them here, these good apples just won't sell. That guy was selling them for 10 yuan for 3 jin, and people were snatching them up like crazy. Today I went to a market, made only 20 yuan in an entire afternoon. Then 2 more truckloads of apples showed up. If you're selling for 10 yuan for 3 jin, you're killing me. At the end of the day, low prices still win, but I can't hold on anymore. Selling them for 10 yuan for 3 jin might as well take them home. I give up.
In a TikTok video, a fruit seller breaks down while trying to sell oranges. Frustrated by fierce price wars, he slashes the price from 10 yuan for 4 jin to 10 yuan for 6 jin, saying he can't keep competing and plans to quit selling oranges after clearing his stock. However, even at 10 yuan for 6 jin, the oranges still wouldn't sell.
I'll take the lead and sell at a loss. One person undercuts another. It's endless. Let's stop. The farmers are laying their cards on the table now. Don't shout anymore. If even 10 for 6 jin can't sell, that's just how the market is. It's not even about price anymore. Can't sell even at that price. These grapes today, straight into the trash.
Durian, known in China as the king of fruits, is also facing sluggish sales this year.
Help me get through this tough time. I'll give them the best price. Thank you. It's over. It's over. Today, durian prices in Guangzhou have completely collapsed. I bought a batch of Thai durians today, paid over 500 yuan for them. Now I'm selling them at a loss for just over 300. Let me show you the durian. Look at this skin color, this kind of outer shell. This right here, selling for just 300 yuan, selling at a loss. Now check out this flesh. Oh my god, no one wants it at all. Bought them for over 500, now it's just 300. Gotta sell them quickly. Alright, let's open another one. At least it's enough for some snack groups. Nobody wants durian anymore.
Durian lovers, have you noticed? Durian prices have dropped 20-30%. It's even trending online. Durians that used to be 50 yuan per jin are now as low as 18 yuan in some places. A total price crash. In fruit shops and markets, the price cuts are brutal.
16 years since prices were this low. There's still fruit for sale, but no one's buying. It's worth less than water now. What's the point of picking it? Not selling anymore. Can't sell it. It just won't move. These two batches have to go, but no one wants them. Prices dropped again today. Another 20 down, 5 yuan per jin. What can we do? Can't sell it? No way. 16 years. Now at the production sites, prices have dropped to just 8 yuan per jin. Even the ripe fruit no one wants. It's all dumped in the trash. No market at all. Everywhere is full of unsold stock. The big cold storages are all saying the same thing. The durian market these past few days, it's been absolute chaos. Only truly top-quality fruit can hold its price. The moment the buyers arrive, it's a bloodbath. They slash the prices without mercy. Buyers come in, raise their knives, sign contracts at rock-bottom prices, yelling out offers around 300. Sellers with higher-cost stock are losing 200,000, 300,000 yuan a batch. As of now, I believe 99.9% of sellers are taking heavy losses.
Recently, the fruit market has exploded again. Fruits that used to be unaffordable, like durians and cherries, are all dropping in price. The wholesale price of Thailand's golden pillow durian has been cut in half. Now in the market, it's selling for just 19.9 yuan per jin. As for cherries, they're sold by the tray. Shine muscat grapes have fallen from over 100 yuan per jin to just around 10 yuan. Domestic cantaloupes are now sold by weight. And the core reason behind this wave of price drops is simple. In the past decade, fruit production has surged dramatically, leading to oversupply and falling prices. Take durians, for example. The sharp drop is mainly because major producing countries like those in Southeast Asia have been crazily expanding their plantations in recent years. There's more durian than ever, and most of it is being exported to China. On May 6th alone, 1,600 tons of Thai durians cleared customs and entered the Chinese market. Since early May, Guangzhou Customs has approved over 2,500 tons of durian imports. With so much durian hitting the market at once, prices naturally collapsed in a short time. So in the end, sky-high fruit prices have always been about scarcity.
Durian
prices have crashed, and so have mangosteens, lychees, and other high-end fruits. How did these luxury fruits suddenly drop one after another overnight? Is the era of affordable premium fruits really coming? The truth is, while the price drops are real, it'll still take a while before they become truly cheap and widely accessible. The core reason is simple. A sudden surge in fruit production has led to market oversupply, forcing prices down. Take durians, for example. Southeast Asian countries have been expanding production rapidly, with most of the harvest exported to China. On May 6th alone, 1,600 tons of Thai durians cleared customs, and over 2,500 tons entered via Guangdong Customs in early May, flooding the market and causing prices to collapse. It's the same for lychees. News outlets reported that after May began, lychee prices in China dropped by 30% to 40%. Some varieties fell from 120 yuan to 70 yuan per kilo, with further drops expected as more hit the market. Why the sudden production boom? Because when prices were high, farmers rushed to plant more. When supply outpaces demand, prices fall, a cycle that repeats until the market stabilizes at a reasonable, sustainable level. This happened before with apples, watermelons, and oranges. Now it's durians, lychees, and other so-called premium fruits going through the same market adjustment. In the end, no fruit stays luxury forever. High prices are just temporary results of limited supply. Whether it's cherries in the past or durians today, it's always about supply and demand.